Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, we from Fives Group. Today we would like present about the material historical approach. And my name is Nada Sofia Qurani and my partner Anissa Prima.
Historical approach. The historical approach is the approach of appreciating literary works seen from the biography of the author and the history behind the realization of the literary works. The historical approach is an approach that emphasizes the understanding of the author biography, the background of historical events that underlie the manifestation of literary creation that are read, and about how the development of literary life or life itself in general from time to time. The basic principle behind the birth of this approach is the assumption that literary copyright was also part of its era. In addition, understanding the author's biography is also very important in understanding the content in a literary copyright, because the expression of studying the meaning of a text in the sociosemantic approach prioritizes context. Put the sociocultural context, the situation or the era, as well as the life context of the author himself. In studying literary works through this historical approach, readers can take advantage of additional historical information. Readers can also look at the information about the author biographies on the back or essays about the author life that are found in books and magazines and newspapers. The main cause of the birth of literary works is the creator himself, namely the author. That explanation of the personality and life of the author is the oldest and most established method of literary study. Biographies are of value insofar as they provide input on literary works. But a biography can also be enjoyed because of the knowledge of the life a genius author, tracing his moral, mental, and intellectual development, which is certainly interesting. The next slide is the focus of the historical approach. The historical approach focuses on the problem of how to deal with other works, so that its historical quality can be known, and considers the relevance of literary works as social document. That's all explanation from me, and the next slide will be explained by Nada Sofia.
Okay, I will explain the next slide. The historical approach was very prominent in the 19th century, with the consequence of literary work as a means of understanding aspect of the wider cultural aspect. It is in this relationship that the historical approach is generally associated with the competence of general history, which is considered relevant. Of literature with the Great Royal Kingdom, modern literature with social, political, economic, and cultural movement in general. The nature of literary work is imagination, but imagination has a social and historical context. Okay, after that, some of the problems that are the object of historical approach. Number one, change in literary works with their language as a result of the review process. So, in the change of the works is very concerned in its materiality and it is part of the process of review. Number two, the function and purpose of the literary work at the time of publication. Another thing to note is the function and purpose of what the work makes, has benefits or not. So that's when the work is published has to value of benefit. Number three, the position of the author at the time of writing. This relates to the biography of the author. Whether in the writing of the work the author experienced the time written in the literary work. Number four, literary work as representatives of the tradition of his time. So, in the writing of the literary work, a true writer was in those days, so that something written was able to represent the era. Okay, I think that's all for our presentation. Thanks for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.